Time to turn things over to Aaron for our first look at sports. And last year, Carly stayed out on the roof of the Civic Center.
Yeah, I remember when it was like raining one night when she was out there too. Not too much sleep. I wonder if she's going to get some sleep this time around.
I'm sure she will. And she's intrepid. Carly is off on the road again.
Yeah, exactly. Fresh off a relaxing long weekend, our own Carly Agro is kicking off an adventurous trip from Bonneville to Lloydminster as she looks to sell out the Bobcats home opener on Friday. As Clayton Brown explains, Carly is taking things to the extreme.
The Centennial Center, the home of the Bonneville Pontiacs. This is where Carly's Get Me to the Game campaign begins. She's hitting the pavement trying to sell tickets to Friday night's opening contest. The Lloydminster Bobcats versus the Bonneville Pontiacs.
In order for me to get from Bonneville all the way back down to Lloyd, we've got to sell all 650 tickets, and the way it breaks down is for every 4 tickets that I sell, I can drive 1 kilometer.
Give me the game! Woo! Come on!
Day one was all business, trying to get the word out.
That's true, Bonneville. If you have nothing to do Friday night, I know a great place that you can hang out in. Travel to Lloydminster and watch the Bonneville Pontiacs crush Lloydminster.
Get me to the game. That's the most important thing.
This is her first time to Bonneville, and by day's end, Carly had already gained herself a bit of a reputation.
Nuts. Being stuck on the side of the road for 3 or 4 days. Thank God it's not December. Thank God it's this time of year, and hopefully she has air conditioning.
I mean, I don't know if I would do it, but at night times it might get a little scary, but that's pretty funny.
With day one a success, it's now crunch time for 3 days in hopes not to get stranded. In Bonneville, Clayton Brown, Newcap Sports.
While Carly's up in Bonneville looking for a way to get back to the double L in time for Friday's opener, closer to home, the Bobcat players are doing their best to not only help her make it to the game, but to have the opportunity to play in a packed house. Coming into his second season with the Bobcats, Bryton Mills knows the feeling to skate out to a roaring crowd.
It's amazing just to have so many people there supporting the team, and really gets the guys going before and during the game.
Mills, along with some of his teammates, are out and about in the community selling tickets to Friday's season opener.
It's nice to get to talk to some, maybe some new fans, and just to get to see some old fans too. It's nice to get to chat with some new people.
I'd rather get a season ticket from a player as opposed to somebody from the office personally. So yeah, it's huge that we get them out there. They're our biggest marketing asset because everybody wants to see the players.
The Cats have set up shop at Synergy Credit Union, Friday's game sponsor, trying to gain more support.
We're excited. You know, it's community owned this year, and to be them seen out in the community is great.
So far it's been good. Anybody we've asked is more than happy to buy them. A lot of the players actually have friends and family coming down, so no problem so far. But yeah, she's still got a ways to go. So
now that the team is community owned, it sparked a new level of interest.
Everybody's excited. Everybody wants to see the new team on ice. You know, we did pretty good in exhibition games, so it's kind of starting to build the hype combined with everything else that's been going on in the off season. So it's time to, I guess, see what the product looks like.
So day one of the sellout initiative is almost in the books. Coming in, out of the 1,400 tickets available, 625 were left. To this point, 80 tickets have been scooped up, so that means Carly can only travel 20 kilometers back to Lloydminster, meaning she still has some work to do as she is 140K out of town. The Bonneville Pontiacs may be getting ready for their season opening matchup with the Bobcats on Friday, but for second-year Pontiac and Bonneville resident Ty Carey, he's also preparing for the World Junior A Challenge for Team Canada West next week. The forward will head to the tryout camp in Canmore next week, and if he makes the squad, will play at the Challenge in Langley, BC in November.